Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Justimon, and today I got a special treat for you because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. From now on, instead of my channel being split in half between cartoons, like one week, then a next Friday tutorial, then next Friday cartoon, then next tutorial, because I'm running out of cartoons to show you, because I only have so many pre-recorded. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to try to upload video tutorials about every day. So if that gets done or not, I'm going to straight up record 5 right here. So then I'll have that until Friday. Then maybe Friday I'll record. Actually, no, I should probably record 7 right now. Yeah, I'll record 7 right now. Then I'll record probably 7 the next day because I'm going to be in vacation next week. I'm going to be in Florida, soaking up the sun. So all of the videos then are going to be pre-recorded. And before we get started here, just another final thing. I'd like to announce that I have a website where you can always keep up to date with my, I'm going to start making comics, and they're going to be there, all my tutorials, or my cartoons. So if you ever think that I should be uploading a tutorial and I'm not, that's probably like YouTube being all funky fresh, and they're going to be on my website, which is justimon.weebly.com. Don't have like an independent thing because I'm not making any YouTube money yet, so maybe someday we'll have it just be justimon.com, but that costs real green dollars, and I can't do that. So first thing you're going to want to do, I use art pencils. I use the ProArt Pro. Yeah, ProArt is Pro. And right now I'm using the HB. Maybe you can see that look kind of like an R, at least from what I'm seeing through the lens. So HB is basically number 2 pencil. The more B you have, the softer it is. The more H you have, the harder it is. Also, there's one F. I don't know exactly what that is, but without further ado, I'm going to be doing anger today, as you probably saw in the video title. So let's get to it. So I'm going to draw kind of an interesting character today. Just make it like sort of a cartoony guy. Give him a circle head. And his head's kind of going up like a little oval. So that looks good for you guys. Okay, so actually I'll make the head a little bit bigger, because you guys see the whole sketchbook. So there's the head. I want to draw some guidelines. I've pretty much been drawing with guidelines for a year, so I kind of memorized where stuff is supposed to go. But if you're a beginner, you're probably going to need guidelines. So here's where everything comes into play. So one eyebrow is going to be really raised up. Actually, no, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. That's going to be for a different tutorial. So, both eyebrows are going to be slanted downward. As you probably could have guessed, but we're going to do something that indicates like a furrow of the brow. So we're going to go up, down, up. Go over that a few times, make it look like it's really nicely done. So there is our eyebrows. So next what we're going to do, sorry, tapped the camera right there, zoom out a little bit, try not to do that. It wreaks absolute havoc. So, now we're going to want to go with the nose. Nose, you can get away without drawing a nose if your character doesn't have a nose, but just for the sake of this. Then you're going to want to, for the mouth, make a big line here, right there. Slant it across, then make a isosceles triangle. What this is, my geometry teacher is going to be so proud of me. So then, for teeth, just draw lines downward and a line through the middle. There, you have that. Now for the eyes, we're going to have right across the guidelines. I'm going to erase those now because they're going to be a pain if I don't erase them now. Normally you would just like ink it or use like a black colored pencil, which is what I usually do. I might use shading today, do some shading, make the video a bit longer. So, but let's just curve the eyes around, draw a big circle, go over that a bunch of times. Another circle, go over that a bunch of times. The eyes you can't really do wrong because, look at that. You gotta make it look like there's really like rage, like a little ball of fire. You don't draw pupils usually when you're angry. So, for the next thing, sorry, tap the camera again. We're gonna want to do some nice head stuff. You know, I'm just gonna giving this guy kind of pointy hair. Then, like, again, like, I'm not the best guy for video tutorials out there, but I know my fair share of stuff. If you really want to learn how to do, like, all of these, well, not learn all of these, but get some tips on, like, faces and stuff, I would recommend Mark Crilly's Mastering Manga book. It's a really good book. I have that myself. I get a lot of my eyes and hairstyles from there. I'm not going to do any video on hairstyles yet. So anyway, let's just start drawing this guy down. Drawing out his body. Now here's when it's going to come really tricky. Zoom in on the body for you. Here's when it's going to become really tricky. You're going to want to draw an arm, a little triangular arm up, then right there, draw another triangular arm, draw right there, another one right there, another one right there, another one right there. That's 5 arms. He's not, I'm going to start there, he's not Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man. Octopuses have 8 legs. If I was to do this on the other side, he would have 10 already. What we're doing here is we're showing that he's waving his arms hysterically. So we're going to also represent that with his hands. He's just going to have little ball hands. One here. One here. Closer you get to the middle, the closer they are. And the hand starts falling off. Like this. There. You're also going to want to erase this little line here to show that the arms are actually connected. Then just real quickly draw some motion lines for some blur. And also if you have a soft pencil, here's a little trick. Take your finger, smooth it around. Now it gets your finger really dirty, as you can see, but just rub it off, wash your hands, whatever. I personally don't care. I'm washing my hands anyway. I'll just get rid of it then. But that's how you would do that. Then I don't need to do the other side on camera because it'd just be the exact same thing. So I'm going to just now do the same sort of thing with his legs. give it a little triangular legs. Not 5 this time, but 3. Also forgot to mention the 5. These things works fine with just drawing 3 arms. So you could get rid of this one and this one, and it'd be fine. That's better for like really cartoony things. But if you want to get real serious about it, just go ahead. So forget to ask you guys, how have your lives been, huh? No, Saturday that newest episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic came out. Pretty ballin'. Not gonna spoil any of it. Let's just say it's very serious changing. It's like probably my favorite episode. There's a song in it that sounds like it was written by Daughtry, and it's amazing. Because I love rock ballads. Like Hallelujah. Like Murder. I can't get enough of that. Okay, before I start spiraling into madness, let me just quickly finish the rough draft of this. I could call it here, guys, but the video is only like 11 minutes. And 11 minutes, 20 seconds from now. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my trusty black pencil. I'm probably not going to use this one even, like, awkward silence, okay. The black pencil I wanted to use is even with, like, it's not within, like, reach within 5 seconds, so I'm just going to use the cold, gray, dark pencil. It's basically black pencil. So I'm going to stop the video right here. Going to do the rest of it in like a little time-lapse fashion. Hope you guys like it. Okay, guys, that is the finished product. Let me give you a little close-up right here. The last thing to do is to take out my trusty H pencil. Second hardest. Sign it. My signature. Just let it be. So, I apologize, I realized while I was doing the time-lapse that I looked right here, and I realized I was still zoomed in on the head. So I apologize for that. Basically, the technique I used to make this look all fancy, I just drew darker here, underneath things, did a really light on the center, dark, really light on the center, and then I just did the technique where I smeared it with my hand, smeared it a little harder, and more on the parts that are darker, a little less, just like a little cross on there. You saw me do it on the legs too, so I'm not really cutting you that short. This, like right here, was just supposed to be like a quick little flame to show flames around him, but that didn't end up working out too well. So without further ado, this is our guy. That would be how you show anger. Just to clarify, eyebrows, mouth, and the little wavy arms. That's techniques that will help you display anger. Hope this helps you out in your cartoons or drawings. Just a final thought. If you want to do this in a cartoon, like the wavy arm thing, you're not just going to want to leave it there. You're going to want to either like do some technique where, like, if you have it at like 30 frames per second per se, have one arm there per frame, make it look like it's there, but it's sort of flashing. Maybe make the hand tools something too. So that is all I can say to you guys. So yeah. Goodbye, guys, and see you next time. Which next time will actually be tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll do happiness. So bye.